Lingard's role. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer made 5 changes to his United side and Jesse Lingard was one of the surprise casualties from the win over Arsenal, but his absence from the starting 11 only reinforced just how valuable a player he is for Manchester United. Lingard might not have the star power of Paul Pogba, he might not have the goal-scoring ability of Marcus Rashford, but he is just as important to this United side as both of those two. Perhaps more important, every successful team has their unsung hero. The player who knits it all together, who makes sense of a system. Lingard is that man for United. He links midfield and attack effortlessly. When Lingard is on the pitch it all seems to make sense. Such as his intelligence that he can often be 2 players in one, an auxiliary midfielder when one is needed, or the 3rd or 4th member of the attack. Solskjaer will think long and hard before resting Lingard again anytime soon. Without him United were disjointed, unable to put any sustained pressure on Burnley. When he came on they immediately improved and for a while it was all hands to the pump for visitors. Lingard took up a clever position to win United's late penalty and played a crucial role in the remarkable revival. Rashford's confidence. Rashford might be an exceptionally gifted footballer but just like most people he is susceptible to the whims of confidence and doubt. The game wasn't very old when he saw the whites of Tom Heaton's eyes with a chance that you'd have backed him to score 9 times out of 10 given his recent form. Instead, the flick came off the wrong side of his boot and flew harmlessly wide of Heaton's goal. Rashford had started the game with a swagger before that, but after came the odd loose touch and the occasional pass failing to make its mark. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer sent on a few instructions to his on-form striker, looking to get him closer to Romelu Lukaku from his left-hand position, and his runs did threaten Burnley's defence at times. Marcus Rashford missed a glorious chance to put United ahead, but this wasn't the brilliant, buccaneering Rashford we've seen in recent weeks. Had he taken that early chance it may have been a different story. A lack of fluency. Solskjaer had rung the changes from the trip to Arsenal and it was noticeable that the fluency in their play was lacking for large parts of this fixture. Chances to counter-attack were always going to be few and far between against a team who defend as deep as Burnley, but twice in the first half Phil Jones turned to those further forward to complain that he didn't have a pass on and had to go either back to David De Gea or across to Victor Lindelof. Burnley made it difficult for United to play out from the back, but that is a challenge they will have to get used to if they continue to take that approach, and it's clearly a style that they are still learning. Pressure on the back for United's flying start under Solskjaer might have discouraged some sides from playing their natural game at Old Trafford, but Burnley stuck to their principles, with Sean Dyche sending them out in a 4-4-2 and using the physicality of Ashley Barnes and Chris Wood. It was often Barnes and Wood up against Lindelof and Jones, and it was a severe test for United's now first-choice central defensive pairing, who knew they were in a game. This was a difficult night for United's back four. Burnley got some early joy with that tactic, which only encouraged them to put Lindelof and Jones under pressure. It was a testing night for the defense. Old Trafford under lights. This was another first for Solskjaer since becoming caretaker manager at United, a night game under the Old Trafford lights. Sir Alex Ferguson used to love these nights, although he preferred it when the opposition was Barcelona rather than Burnley, and Solskjaer played in his own share of electric occasions when the floodlights were turned on. On a freezing cold night the atmosphere started off red hot, but as United toiled in the first half there were the first signs of the odd groan, a disgruntled